Have you ever seen a fox?
Yeah.
Did you ever wanted to have a fox pet?
Actually, yeah, especially there's this type of fox called fennec fox, and they're so tiny, they're smaller than my dog.
And why don't we have pet fox?
Well, I think because they're a little bit too aggressive, but I
A little bit,
I feel
yeah.
like you've told me before that they were breeding foxes or something to make them less aggressive, and that's how we got to dogs.
Yeah. So see, dogs are, we know genetically, all dogs today are a descendant from wolves. All
And we're
dogs.
just breeding the nicest ones with the nicest ones over and over again to make
Exactly.
nice home dogs.
Not necessarily the nicest one, but as well the most useful to human. As a matter of fact, dog can read human emotions.
I know that for sure.
Yeah, and that is a fact, as a matter of fact. But how did we get from a wolf who wants to eat you to a dog that knows when you're sad? How did we get from that? How long does it take to do that? How many generations do you think it'll take to make a wolf to a dog that can read your emotion and is willing to die for you?
I think 7.
No, it's a little more than that, but you're not that far off. We need more than 7 generations. Obviously, we did it in human history over thousands of years. But in 1950s in Russia, in Soviet Union, there was a group of fox breeders. They breed the fox for their skin.
The fur.
Yeah, for the fur. And somebody started doing a really interesting experiment there. And its experiment is very easy. They would walk in this farm, fox farm, and take the most timid, the most tame, the most friendly foxes, would take them and breed them. And then they would do over about 10 to 20 generations. So your 7th generation is not far off. They could create foxes that behave like dogs, like friendly. They come to you, they want to eat from your hand, they want to cuddle with you. But you know what I think is the most fascinating of that is when they had those dogs or those fox that has traits like dogs, the ear become floppy. They had this different color in their skin. The tail become smaller. The eyes stayed bigger. Their mouth that was usually in the fox and all, dogs and wolves and so on, they come forward. They had some of these fox with flat, like childish looking fox that even as an adult, they have childlike future. And in just a few generations, which is practically nothing, they created fox that you could have as a pet like a dog.